Hey Leos, welcome back to my channel Answers by Divine. This is gonna be for your December's reading. Okay, so yeah, let's just jump into that. All right, so for Leos, for the sign of Leos, I just want to say that you guys are really disappointing. Like, okay, whatever I meant, don't worry about what I'm saying over here. Okay, so Leos, I know you need a booster. You need a booster for yourself at this point in time for the end of the year before you start a new year, okay? And it seems like some of you would be starting a new journey, whatever new journey means to you, okay? You need a booster. So, what did I say, Virgos? No, Leos, all right? For Leos, December 2018. There will be one last reading for the end of this year. All right, this will not be it. There will be one last reading as we wrap up 2018. Are we all excited for end of 2018? Okay, for Leos 2018. For Leos 2018. Let's see what do we have for Leos. Ooh, one last shuffle. One last shuffle for Leos. For Leos, December 2018. Okay, we're done. All right. So Leos, are we ready? Let's begin. For Leo's December, please. Okay, so before I get into the messages, the readings, the meaning of the cards, each of the cards, I'm just wanting to tell you some of the messages that's coming to me. Okay, for those of you who feels like you are actually finally starting a new beginning, starting a new journey, actually I want to tell you it is not so. Okay, this is what the messages are coming to me. You might not like it, that's fine. And for some of those messages that doesn't seemingly looks like it is for you or sounds like it is for you, skip that. Okay, so I mean, it can or it could be for someone else. All right, so I'm just saying that there's a lot of past unfinished business, unfinished deal, unfinished relationship that you still have to deal with. Okay, there's a lot of unfinished business from the past. You think that you could actually sweep things under the carpet. Actually, not quite, at least for this time round. You think that by leaving a situation, the thing is that for you Leos, I was just telling in the other Virgo video that I was doing, I was telling Virgos to leave a situation. But for you Leos, you don't need anyone to tell you to leave a situation. You left. But the thing is that for you to leave a situation, does it really mean a closure already for you just by leaving, just by walking out, just by turning your back away? Does it really already mean it is a closure? No, not quite. Because over here, what I'm saying over here, okay, we ended off, okay, let me just show you. We start the reading with Seven of Swords, okay? Seven of Swords is the one who got away, and you are the one who got away. You are the one who got away. By the end of the reading, okay, the end of the last card in your whole spread over here, I have Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords over here. Did you really get away? No. Emotionally, physically, I'm saying no. If you don't say it physically, I'm saying emotionally, you find yourself still feeling very attached, still feeling like there's an energy pulling you back, like there's an energy calling you from somewhere, from the past place, from the past person. There's a voice, there's someone calling you. You feel like it at the back of your mind. You could never get out of this until you had a closure. I do not know what closure means to you. Every one of you comes from different situations, all right, different circumstances. So a closure can actually be very different across the board for everyone. But what I'm saying is that you need a closure. You need a closure for where you came from. It can be in the recent past or the past, for the past and before, okay? I feel very strongly like Leos, you guys have been like hopping and just like jumping the ship. All right, jumping the ship, hopping on from one ship to another, hopping on from one ship to another, leaving a lot of chapters, 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 leaving a lot of open. I wanted to say unclosed. There's no such word. Not unclosed, but leaving a lot of chapters open for you in your life. And you find that there's a lot of like past people coming back to you somehow, which doesn't make sense and it doesn't serve any purpose, but they are just coming back only because you're leaving all those chapters open. Okay. Your overall general energy, look what I'm saying over here. I just saw this card. Okay, this is Six of Cups. Six of Cups in upright, this is how it looks like. Six of Cups in reverse, this is your spread, this is your card, this is your bottom of the deck overall energy. Six of Cups from the past. We are talking a lot about the past. All that past was unpleasant, yes. Okay, and it was actually what that drove you to be where you are today. Admit it or not, Leos, admit it or not, you are where you are today is only because you hop your ship, you jump your ship from one place to another, from one person to another. More like a place, not like a person, because I don't think Leos in a love department or any kind of okay, no, more on the love department, but in just generally like human people relationship, you can be hopping from one friendship to another friendship. If one friendship doesn't work out for you, you will just open up and, you know, set up a new friendship, a new friends, friend group, friends, social network, community, but not your love relationship. I understand. And for the longest time, for all of that I wouldn't say all of that issue, but all of that feeling in you, it is a kind of internal feeling that you had for yourself, you had about yourself, about your life. It is the internal feeling of yours, the internal emotions, the internal thoughts from yourself, about your life. It is all because of that again. Opening up a lot of chapters and not finishing it up. Okay? You gotta be joking. Seriously. Leos, let me just show you. So, you know how before I started this, I just shuffled. In some of the videos, you saw how I shuffled out the cards, okay? So I did the same, just that I didn't show it to you, all right? So in your spread, so this is the bottom of the deck, okay? The bottom of the deck, that's your Six of Cups. Beneath it is the Temperance, Major Arcana. And then Six of Wands, Victory, okay, that's nothing. The next card is the Emperor, Major Arcana. The Chariot, Major Arcana. Judgment, Major Arcana. The Moon, Major Arcana. The Sun, Major Arcana. The Hangman, Major Arcana. The Alchemist, this is the Magician, Major Arcana. The Hermit, Major Arcana. And just not too far off, okay, just not too far off from here. So we end with the last was this Hermit, okay, not too far off. After that it was the Three of Cups, okay, nothing to mention about that. The Prince of Pentacles, nothing to mention about that. Then we have the Strength card, Major Arcana. The Fool, Major Arcana. I can't remember if it's in reverse. The Tower, Major Arcana. So, all these Major Arcanas are sticking together in your deck. Okay, in your deck. And I'm telling you, with all these Major Arcana, I need to tell you that all that open chapters of yours, there needs to be a closure. There needs to be a closure because it will impact you a whole lot. Okay, a whole lot. They are important things. They are important, even though you don't perceive them as important, just feel like fuck that shit. But I'm telling you, there needs a closure, okay? Whatever closure means to you, to revisit, to just say hi and check with everyone if everything is okay from the past, from a place, probably from a job situation or whatever. Check with everyone, everything is okay ever since I left, okay? That's a closure. I'm just giving an example. Not everyone is in this situation. The center of your spread, we have Justice in reverse. Okay, again, the major arcana as well. Justice in reverse. This is in your center of your spread. I've laid your spread in 3 rows of 3, a total of 9 cards. 3, 3, 3. Okay, so in the center, we have Justice in reverse. That's the focus, that's the highlight as well. Okay, Justice in reverse. I really feel like, Leos, you have been running away. You have been on the run. You have been on the run for a while, for many things, and sometimes some of you would be for the longest time. You have been on the run. But I'm telling you, you can't just run away from things just like that, okay? Even if it's something where you can't have a closure, but this message will serve to tell you that going forward from here and now on, do not practice the same practice as to just hop on just like that. Just jump your ship just like that, okay? We have the Death in reverse. The Death in reverse, okay? And this is not, the Death in reverse is there's no ending, there's no closure, okay? And people are still looking for you. 9 of Wands. Look at how this 9 of Wands is looking back to people of the past. Someone else is looking for you. Someone whom you used to work with, acquainted with, whom you used to collaborate with, whatever, is looking for you. Okay, it's angry with you. This is 9 of Wands. Wands are fiery energy, and with this 9 of Wands, look, this is a very defensive and a very guarded card. People of the past are feeling that about you, and because they feel that about you, somehow, I'm saying somehow, okay, I don't think that they are after you, they are hunting for you. You might not feel what I say makes sense over here, okay? About the actual physical event of it, all right? But emotionally, how you feel might make sense for you, okay? Emotionally, you feel like you're unable to move on from the past, wherever you came from, wherever you left. Emotionally, the Suit of Swords are about your thoughts, your mind, your communication, your writing sometimes. Like, a part of you, even though you're not physically there in a place with a person, okay, even though you're not physically there, a part of you, you feel like there is still some kind of connection, an invisible string that still ties you back to the past. And that string actually feels like there are many strings tied to you, okay? One string pulling you from here, another string pulling you from here, another string pulling you from here. It's like you're being pulled to all directions by different things, by different places, by different people. For this year of 2018, you might find yourself not in a place where you get a lot of good commendation. Is there such a word? Like, you might not get a lot of good recommendations about you, a lot of good comments or praises about you, because you're on the run. Who would have something good to speak about for the person who's on the run, who ran away, who left, who turned their back away? What I'm saying over here, I know a lot of things are irreversible, okay? Only for those that you think that can be revisited, fine. And actually, I find that there's hardly anything that you can actually revisit, okay? Once the damage is done, it is done. But going forward, please, do not just jump ship just like that. You don't just move on, you don't just hop on. And this is a very typical Leo, what Leo does. If this is not for you, fuck it. There's many, like Leos are very positive. There are still so many other opportunities and many other people, many other places that needs you, that you feel that, you know, you could, is there for you. You don't need the past. This is what Leos are thinking. Okay? So in this reading, what I'm trying to say is that there's really no actual one physical event that I could really point out to you, but more of a general message as we close the end of 2018, a general message for you to know that that's not how you do and how you manage things in life. And I feel that for many times in your reading over here, you might have like on the surface you are on good terms with almost everyone. All right, you're able to pull it through. You're able to pull it through in terms of like on the surface. You're able to communicate. You're able to just put up a show, like, or mask yourself and just say hi, and you can actually smile to everyone, even for those people whom you don't like, whom you dislike. You can actually smile to everyone and say, hi, how are you? It's been a long time. Even though in you it doesn't feel like that. But it is, I feel like Leos, you can pull it through. But what are we really talking about is the material side of things, be it your work, your actual work, your product, your service, your delivery, okay? It is the hard facts about you, not the surface side about you. I'm sorry, I know this reading is very odd. Like, I'm not really telling you any kind of specific events, but I just feel like this is the message for you, Leos. There's really nothing I feel like I want to point out to you. These are really just a message, because when I see what? When I see this King of Pentacles, okay? This is the King of Pentacles, but in reverse. Beneath it is the Justice card in reverse, okay? And then beneath it, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This itself is telling me a lot of gains, a lot of benefits doesn't belong to you. Doesn't belong to you. I'm sorry, it doesn't sound nice. I know it doesn't sound nice, but a lot of gains and benefits needs time to earn. Needs time to earn. It's not just by changing. Just change. If you know what it means, just when I say just by changing, like a piece of paper when you've written anything wrong, and then actually what the fact is that you could have used a like a correction liquid or a tape to correct whatever that you have written that was that you want to erase it. You could have done that, but you choose to just crush the paper and change a new piece of paper. That's not how you do it, babe. Okay, that's not how you do it. So as much as you're being very positive over here, I'm saying that you are very positive about yourself. Okay, you're very positive and confident about yourself. But I'm saying that's the only one thing that you had about your life. But many other arrows are pointing towards the fact that you will not feel emotionally fulfilled in your life, at least for this year, or at least for a while, in a year or two. Okay, you haven't been feeling emotionally fulfilled, like genuinely and truly emotionally fulfilled. Even if you do, they are not long lasting. It's like at one point in time there is a overturn there's overturn, everything else just overturn for you. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing for you. Not exactly a reading as I think for you, specifically for you, Leo, specifically for you in your life. Okay, not exactly a reading for you in the month of December, but a lot of messages just serving you as a reminder. Okay, and that's all I have for you. Okay, till then, Leos, thank you, and I see you again in the last reading for 2018. Okay, hopefully we get something more something more something more helpful, something more fruitful. Okay, till then, I'll see ya. Bye bye.